leading Democrats have tried to grab onto yet another poorly sourced, thinly reported, unsubstantiated allegation against Justice Brett Kavanaugh. A majority of senators and the American people rightly rejected the politics of unsubstantiated personal destruction just last year.
But I definitely stand by them as well in asking for him to step down or to pursue to make sure that we get rid of him.
And I believe he lied to the Senate, but proving it and getting senators to vote to impeach a Supreme Court justice who was a Trump favorite will not happen.
If we are going to change the culture of sexual harassment in this country, we need to take these investigations seriously. And if the facts lead us there, I think impeachment is on the table.
There were considerable credible allegations against Mr. Kavanaugh during the confirmation process, and the Senate chose to reject them. And there's really precious little reason to believe that they would do anything other than that at this time.
I don't believe he should have been on the court to begin with. I voted against him, but I do think we need to have due process here. We can't give up on that.
My concern here is that the process was a sham. I don't think you can look at impeachment hearings without getting the documents. The House would have to get the documents, and the Attorney General is shielding documents.
Now, if it is, in fact, that he lied to the committee, that's a pretty serious allegation, and people can be impeached for that. And it's unfortunate that we didn't have all of this information for everyone to have a full investigation and an opportunity to review it back in the fall.
Debbie Ramirez, all of us involved in this deserved a more fulsome background check. I've sent a letter to the director of the FBI asking for more clarity about why they didn't interview more people. I think it's important that they be fully investigated.
25 potential people who could have corroborated Debbie's allegations. Never talked to, never interviewed. So an impeachment inquiry. I don't think that's too much to ask to determine whether somebody who has a lifetime appointment to the U.S. Supreme Court, no less, lied to Congress to get this lifetime appointment.
Now let's do a real investigation on the Senate side. Let's let the Senate Judiciary Committee do a real investigation of the claims which they refused to do a year ago. And I think that that's what the Senate should do. Let's get to the bottom of it. And if the committee refuses to, we have shadow hearings all the time. If the Republican majority won't have a hearing on something, we'll bring the witnesses in and we'll do it.
And the American people had a chance to look Judge Kavanaugh in the eye, now Justice Kavanaugh, and to hear his explanation. And at the end of the day, I think this is the New York Times just being bitter enders. And you know what? I bet you the next Democratic debate, they'll all be saying impeach Kavanaugh, impeach Trump. There's nobody they don't want to impeach. And at some point, they just have to let the anger go